Wow, archery and bow hunting have come a long way in just a short amount of time. It wasn't that long ago when we talked in numbers. Now, if you know this number, you might be as old as I am, 2117. Do you remember those arrows? You know, those arrows and some bigger ones, the 2300s, we call them telephone poles. I mean, they were thick aluminum arrows, but man, they really were great on deer. Today, everything's changed. Technology has come a long way in bows. They're shooting faster, they're shorter, they're so efficient. So what do? Well, there's a skinny trend. The skinny trend is skinny arrows. Now you see some of these arrows and you're like, man, how can you kill a deer with that? They're so small. The difference is, okay, this is a 4mm, I got 5mm, I got 6mm. They're various sizes, but those skinny little arrows that got a little bit of weight to them really deaden the sound and really perform well out of these high performance bows. When you're looking at these high performance bows, they're almost overbuilt. I mean, you've got so much going on that, hey, we're just trying to shoot a deer, right? Well, the nice thing about it is if you're shooting 70 pounds, which I'm not, I've backed way off of that over the years, but if you're shooting max efficiency, you've got speed to burn, is what they say. You've got so much speed. These bows maxed out shooting 340, 350 feet per second. It's super fast. Do you need all that? No, you don't, but it sure is nice. If you're shooting that fast, one pin is going to take you out to 40 yards. Some cases you might only need 2, but the nice thing with it is if you're backing off the poundage like I have, I'm down to 55 pounds on my draw weight, I can get an arrow like this. It's gonna sap up all the efficiencies from this bow, and when it's coming out of that bow, it's nice and quiet. If you're looking at the weight of these arrows, you're talking about, 9.8 all the way almost up to 12, not quite, 11 grains per inch. So you're looking at this little arrow. Now I don't have an old style arrow here, but back in the day, we said if you were pushing 400 grains for your whole setup on your arrow, great setup, because you had a lot of weight that was going to produce a lot of kinetic energy and a lot of massive damage on a deer when that broadhead went through the deer. This setup right here, you're looking at, you could be 350 grains, not quite 340 grains off of one of these arrows. You put a Sevr broadhead on there, 100 grains, you're over 400. A lot of cases you're looking, in the 300 range to 400. Weight isn't everything, but it helps. That kinetic energy helps, but you get that weight along with the speed, you're going to be very accurate out of today's modern compound bows.